that too, but I'm gonna need to tell them.
Hey everybody, this is Coach STEELE, and I am doing another episode of Keep It STEELE. And today's panelists are two panelists that are highly regarded. They are liked, loved, and their kickball game is like on fucking point. And once you see who they are, you're going to be like, yep. And so, what I'm going to do right now for episode 6 of Keep It STEELE, I am about to introduce to you the panel. They are going to tell you how long they have been playing, if they've won any championships, if they want to give you any of their government name, how they found out about kickball, anything that they would like to share to let you know that they are no joke when it comes to this kickball shit. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Bam! Who we got?
Got the ghost with the most.
Ghost with the most. All right, everybody. Let's Ghost, you tell everybody like what team you play for, if you won a championship, how long you been playing, things like that.
I play for Fab First, of course. You know how we coming. I have not won a championship. Granted, I have participated in many. I have not won one, but they ought to come. And I've been playing for 4 years.
You've been playing for 4 years?
Yeah.
Have you been playing 4 years all in Atlanta, or were you playing somewhere else?
No, I watched other places, but I've only played in Atlanta, yeah.
Okay, and what is it exactly that you like about kickball, the sport itself?
First of all, I love the community. I think we have a positive and wide community all across the nation, so I love that. I love being a part of that. And as far as the sport goes,
right,
I just love it puts in so many different aspects for so many different sports, whether, you sprinting, catching, throwing. It kind of got a little bit of everything mixed in, so I like that.
Okay, all right. Now I'm going to move on to my next panelist. Here we go. Bam! This is you know who. Come on, introduce yourself, lady.
I'm just Anna.
Just Anna.
Or No Mercy, as some may know me as well. I've been playing kickball for roughly about 6 years now.
6 years?
Yeah.
And how did you find out about kickball?
This young lady named Lava.
Lava.
She introduced me.
Lava, dope ass, pitching ass Lava.
Yes.
Okay.
She saw me playing at a high school reunion we was having, and she asked me. And I was like, yeah, I'll come on and play. And it was introduced to the Kickstars back then.
And what year was this, kind of, sort of?
Oh, that was back in what? We're in 2020 now. That was probably back in 2016.
Okay.
Yeah, well, no, 2014.
2014. That's what it sounds like to me for Kickstar.
Yep, 14 it was. And then we transitioned from Kickstars to the Bandits, and we won one championship.
With the Bandits, okay.
With the Bandits, and we was in second place a couple of times.
Okay.
And then from the Bandits, now I'm on No Pressure. And we got us a championship as well recently.
You got one with Dynamic Kickers over here at Rum Creek.
Dynamic Kickers at Rum Creek as well last year. So yeah, I got a couple of them under my belt.
Okay. So what is it exactly that you like about the Atlanta kickball community and culture?
It started fun.
Okay.
Something fun to do, something to get out of your element from just chilling at home. You get back out in the sports world. I always played sports when I was younger.
Yeah.
My age. When I was younger, I always played sports. So getting back into it just was easy for me, and then it's exercise. So
yeah, it's great exercise.
Yes,
I would agree. Okay, so what I'm gonna do right now, I'm gonna put down this tripod so then I can have the luxury to go left and right for whomever wanted to talk. And so what I'm gonna do right now is just begin to ask questions, and you all can just chime in whenever you feel like it. So when you came onto the kickball set, name a particular team that you saw that encouraged you, excited you, made you feel some kind of way positively, and was like, hey, this shit is dope and I want to be just like them. Anybody?
Back when I first started, I would say Flower Nade.
Flower Nade? Oh yeah, they were the shit.
Yeah,
right.
Flower Nade.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what made them the shit?
They had the chemistry.
Okay.
You can tell that they've been working together for years, and they had that bond as a team. So,
okay.
So I can say them, yeah.
Okay. And then what about you?
Well, for me, everybody know I'm from DC, so it started back home. And for me, it got to be Urban Legend.
Urban Legend,
Urban
okay.
Legend was just,
Urban Legend DC.
Yeah, Urban Legend
what
DC.
Year was this?
Different. Oh, that was like, that was about 8 years ago, if not some more. But they to me personally, when I seen that team, I was like, okay, if I ain't no pro athlete, I gotta get into it because I want to be like them.
Okay.
To this day, they still have the best player well-rounded that I've ever seen. I've been saying it for years. His name was The Flash. I see him at tournaments every now and then.
Every
but,
now
you know,
and then,
since he
okay.
played so long ago, it's a little different. But urban legends, it gotta be them. It gotta be them for me.
All right. So then, let me ask you all this. What advice would you all give a brand new kickballer when they want to join this kickball community and culture?
I say listen and pay attention.
Listen and pay attention?
Yes.
Why?
Because one, when you listen, you're getting instructions. And when you get those instructions and when you're paying attention to them, you're going to put in forth to it. And you're going to play with those instructions and advice that you get.
Okay.
I'm glad you took that question first.
I'm loving this.
I say just come in and be open. Just be open to
okay.
the community and to being able to change if you're, you've been doing stuff like you was a soccer player, just be open to, trying to kick a different way.
Yeah,
or hearing
yeah.
other people out because, it's different things that you can carry over and it's things that you also have to listen to learn new. So I just say be open.
Just be open?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that question since I'm a coach. So I think that I would like to add that they need to understand the social media talk.
Oh, yeah.
And if you're sensitive,
I ain't with
stay out of the social media talk.
I ain't sensitive, but I stay out of
I was
it.
about to say,
Don't fall
I'm
for
down
it.
with it.
Whatever you do, don't fall for it.
I'm down within it just a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I'm down with it. But I would
Don't
say, yeah,
fall
I
for
always
it.
tell people it's a difference between, game talk for the field and how people coming at you. I look at it like promo.
Right.
It's different between how somebody's coming at you for promo, just to get everybody excited about the game and how they really want to talk to you. So I would say, yeah, you got to know that difference
Yeah.
a little
You
bit.
got to know the
You gotta
difference.
know how to juggle it.
Okay. And another advice that I would give is I would say to that new kickballer, understand exactly what it is that you want as an individual athlete. Because if you are here solely for the purpose to have fun, or if you're here, have fun as your number one intent, and then your number two intent is to win, then you need to find a team whose purpose is to have fun first.
Yeah.
And then their number two intent is to win. Because the moment you say, I'm competitive, and then you join a competitive team, and then you realize on a competitive team, they're going to hold your ass accountable. Yeah. They want to know why you dropped that ball. They want to know why you didn't take two bases. And then you get in your feelings, and then the first thing you say is, well, I'm just here for fun. I'm just here for fun.
Yeah.
Okay? So then realize, but then why are you on this particular team?
Right.
Because you got to carry your weight on
on
this particular team.
Yeah.
So I think they need to understand exactly what it is that they are looking for and what kind of athlete they are prior to joining a team. Y'all agree with that?
Yeah, and I'm also add this.
Okay.
I'm also add this to the new person thing because I see this a lot when it's new people.
Okay.
I always say, no one comes in day one perfect.
Right.
It never happens. So with that being the case, when you drop a ball, you strike out, you miss, everybody give you the Ric Flair woo.
Right.
People are going to say something.
Correct.
People on the outside game, they going to have something to say. So
And it's going to be funny as
it's
fuck.
gonna be
Believe
funny
that.
because
The
everybody
100
has been on
spectators
somebody
going to be like,
highlight
oh,
reel.
you fucked up, and they're
Yeah.
going to laugh. Okay?
Everybody has been on somebody highlight reel, so what you coming in new, just understand and absorb it because whether you the 15th off the bench or you number one, when you make a mistake, people gonna have something to say regardless.
That's right.
So just be able to absorb that, and if you can absorb that and then come back and clean it up, you good.
It's good. It's
Yeah.
good.
Agree.
Agree? And then I think I would also say to the new kickballer is don't compare yourself.
Yeah.
Don't compare yourself to girls or other athletes that have been playing the sport for 5 years, 10 years, and then you measuring yourself as to why can't I be like that? Because they too had to put in the time. They too had to put in that practice after practice, practice before the game. Like some people make bunt look so simple, but they just didn't wake up
Right.
and come out here and say, you know, I'm a bunt and I'm going to get it right. So if you're not the one that wants to truly put in the work, then don't compare yourself to those who were willing to put in the work. So if you want to, they great, and we're going to call those people great. And so if you want to be a great player, you got to put in the work. If you want to be a good player, then you put in good player work. If you want to be a regular player, just show it the regular practice, because that's all you're going to get anyway.
And just be straight up what you can and what you can't
That's
do.
right. That's right. That's right.
Don't be agreeing saying I can do everything, and knowing you can't
Knowing
do
you
everything.
can't.
And then when
That's
it's
right.
time for you to show what you can do, you're not showing
Yeah.
what you can do everything.
Every time.
Right, yeah.
So what do y'all think about that as a coach? Did I help him out a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. What about this? Personally, just talking to the two of you, what do you think, Anna? What do you think? No Mercy, as a kickballer, what's your strength personally, and what's your weakness personally?
My strength, I would say, for as a team leader, I know I can talk to the players as well and let them know what's good and what's bad about themselves. And on the field, I feel my strength is also I can charge the ball like it ain't nothing. And catcher, I'm kind of shaky because I haven't did it in a minute.
Right.
And I know that for myself. And for as my kicking, I can power kick.
Okay.
Going down one I ain't too strong with that. And
Okay,
I tell anybody that.
okay.
Going down one,
I fuck with that.
I'm not that strong.
Okay. I fuck with that, because I ain't never seen you go down one.
I'm going down
Okay.
one, and then when it's perfect, I'm
practicing-
excited.
She been kicking like 19 seasons, like 389,000 games, and I ain't never seen her go down one.
I think if I did it one time and it was good, I'm good with it.
It was good, but they were foul balls, so y'all know that in the kickball word, they were all foul balls. Okay.
So don't coach. If you coach me, don't put me in that predicament to go down one.
Okay.
I'm just letting you know now.
Okay. What's your so very good strength was your kick game, your big kick game, the ability to lead a team as a captain or a team manager or a coach, and your weakness definitely was you can't go down one.
Definitely.
Bunt or big kick. Okay, everybody, did y'all hear this in the Atlanta kickball world? Stack that left side when she come up. Stack that left side. Okay.
But just know, my strength is to identify what I can do to make my
That's
players
right.
move.
That's right. That's right. That's right. All right, Ghost, what you got? What you got?
Well, a lot of people know a lot of my game is mental. Like a lot of my game, it comes just from in my head. So, you know, it went.
Are you saying like you need to get high or something? before
No.
the game?
Let
What
me
do you
explain
mean?
what I mean. When I say my
Okay.
game is mental, it's like when I'm really feeling myself and I really feel like, okay, this mind, I got this today. Like I play out of this world, and it's like I could do things that are my weakness. I can actually pull them off. But you know, it's a big roller coaster. Because
Okay.
if I make a mistake, then sometimes
Now
I
you're
get
in your
down,
head,
and
yeah.
it easily will show in my game. And sometimes, you know, I will juggle, and I've been working on that myself because everybody knows I talk.
Yeah.
Right. You
So
the
when
one
I-
that
when I-
talk
when
all
I'm
the
at
talk.
you, yeah, when I met you.
With the target
when I
on your
met
back.
you, yeah. When I met you, so and I noticed like even when I go up to kick or whatever the case is, a lot of people that's when they want to go in their bag.
Yeah.
'Cause they feel like I'm like the Richard Sherman of my team when he played for the Seahawks.
Correct.
Once you shut
Correct.
me up,
And you
then,
created that.
Yeah, and I
You
always tell
came on the
people-
set with that
I tell
bullshit.
people, yo,
Okay.
it took me till 20, because me personally, I always try to be honest about myself.
Okay.
So me personally, this has been my work. This is a really bad down year for me. My other 3, you know, I was always on the incline, but I'm honest, and this year has been really bad for me. And it's been, even in these last few weeks and months, I really reflected myself like, yo, like I might have fallen off.
Right.
And it's like, really,
Right.
it really dawned on me when I would go to a tournament and it'd be somebody from Wisconsin. Like,
Right.
I don't even know you, ain't never spoke before, but they'd be like, hey, you go? They'd be like, yeah. They'd be like, oh, so this the dude they be doing the rapping. So I'm like, okay, I kind of got this, you know, aura around me where I'm the talk, so everybody gonna try to get their name by Body and me.
That's
Which
right.
Is sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. This year
Right,
it really
right.
did. So I've been reflecting
No,
as far
no.
as
What position is that you play?
I play outfield.
Okay.
I used to, a lot of people don't know. When I first started, I played back catching charger. I originally started at charger, then I moved to back
Yeah,
catching.
I
'cause
remember
I'm
you back
left-handed.
catching, yeah.
Yeah, I'm left-handed, but it's kind of hard to pull that off with the left hand
Right,
consistently. So I do
right.
the outfield because my hands are much better
Yeah.
than, you know, my throwing is. So, but as far as the game, if I had to say a strength, unlike Andy, you know what I'm saying, everybody know that one lethal. I'm still trying to work on the 3. Every now and then I can pull it off, but that one.
Okay, so you can
that's
go down
me.
one really
That's
good,
me.
really well.
Yeah, I love that one.
Okay.
I love that one.
So when you drop a ball in the outfield, y'all, because this motherfucker, he be dropping balls now. No, act like he don't drop no balls.
Yeah, 2020, yeah, I've been looking
That's
a little
right.
sussy.
Yeah, I
His,
saw that one in
his
Myrtle
stats,
Yeah.
his
yeah.
stats been fucked up 2020, and it had nothing to do with Corona.
But you know what? Yeah,
Yeah,
sta-
Corona.
yeah.
It had nothing. It didn't have anything to do with Corona.
Corona hands.
Now, Corona. Oh, okay. We're gonna blame it on Corona. We're gonna blame it on Corona.
2020, you know what? I'll do it like this.
Okay.
2020 has been a humbling year for me.
Okay, I fuck with
The
that.
other,
I fuck with that.
The other 3, I was on like
Yeah.
a whole never playing with
Right,
it because I felt
right.
like I could be touched. 2020 say, you know what? Since we about to humble the world, we gonna put you at the forefront.
Yeah.
of it.
I
And
fuck
you know
with
what?
that.
I appreciate that because now I'm in a place where next year I plan on taking a lot of steps to
Yeah.
really evolve. Instead of
Evolve,
just going off
yeah.
straight talent,
Straight
or what I can
talent,
do,
that's
I want
right.
to evolve and show people, you know what? I'm here to stay. And it's not. 2020 was just it was the outlier.
Okay.
You ain't gonna get that again.
Your strength is going down 1.
I love going down
And
1.
your weakness is you had to learn to be humble in the mental game that you play in your head.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because players get in my head sometimes, man. They be
Okay, I fuck with that.
They got me in murder. It was a rapping murder.
Yeah, I saw that drop in Myrtle. I was like, did he?
I saw that drop in Myrtle. Oh snap!
As a matter of fact, it was against ATL.
Yeah, what ATL ho?
Yeah,
But
it was
you know
against
what?
them.
I'm gonna be 1,000 with it because I'm gonna always try to be 1,000 with it. ATL ho. Always try to look at them as the underlings, and I really am gonna shout them out, man, to get them some respect because at the end of the day they do be balling.
Oh,
they
yeah.
do show
They
out.
do.
Yeah.
They
and
do.
and they really show up to play.
They do.
So
They do. I agree.
I'm gonna get them their respect.
I agree.
Because they deserve it.
So, do you think that we need to offer a mentoring program to a new kickballer? Like, maybe when you all were new, did you all say within yourself, like, man, I wish I had like a mentor because I can ask these questions to, or just let them figure out the way, everybody else had to figure it out?
I just think the team should be the mentor.
You do?
Yeah, far as like when we on the field, you ask your questions. You off the field, ask your question. In group meet, ask your questions.
So what about those teams that a new team? You can't ask them questions because they all new, but they see the Annas and they wish they could have, like, how did you develop your game? Like, but they don't know you, so they can't approach you and ask you a question. So what about, I'm just trying to play devil's advocate.
Yeah.
You know what? I initially said no when you asked. But
Okay.
once again, to humble myself, it's funny you asked that because I was literally just speaking about this to me, and shout out to Lori, because I came to you just last week, but I was literally just saying, just like what you was telling Anna, it's certain players that when you see them, you'll be like, okay, I would love to learn from them.
Right,
When it comes to
right.
the turtle, it's just people who you look at it just different.
Right.
And it's just like when you're growing up. Your mom can tell you something, but it's different when
Somebody
that person you
Yeah,
really look at
that-
like
yeah,
that. It's that
yeah.
influence. The influence. So I will say, I don't think that there should be a program because we grown, but I will say I do feel like you should be open because most of the kickball community is pretty, they're open.
I think they are.
Yeah.
I think they are.
I feel like if that is that player that you look at like, you know what, I really want to learn something from them.
Okay.
I feel like you should, just because I give you a perfect example. I don't have the strongest arm.
Okay.
So I look at players who either built like me or don't have a strong arm, but they can still get
Right.
the job done. Like example, I said Lori. Lori's a female.
Right.
I have no shame in saying I just went up to her last week and said, Lori, I want you to help develop me to kind of play in your style because I don't
Right.
have the strongest arm.
Right.
Lori has a great chest pass.
Right.
I have a great chest pass. So if she could teach me, how does she move her body? How does she throw her body around? Where she
Right.
stays, she's always healthy, and she gets the job done. I would love to learn from that technique. So I won't
So
say a
yes to the
program.
mentorship.
Yeah, but I will say you should, if you see a player.
Individual.
Yeah, individual, yeah. Because
I think Dimples
yeah.
did that too. She gravitated to me, and I try to encourage. Even if I'm playing against you, I try to encourage you to even better. I be like, look, help your team out. Look, tell your players they're in the wrong position.
Okay.
I even do it when we playing, and people, why are you giving us advice when we playing against
Right.
you? Because I can see you need it at that
Right,
time. So
right.
why wait?
Right.
When I can tell you right now,
Right
you can
now.
and straighten up the situation.
Okay.
So even on and off the field, I try to do it as well.
I remember when I first met Mug, I didn't start with Mug, but that's pretty much who I've been with.
Who you been with, that's
when I
right.
first met Mug, originally I started in ODC, and I played for a team called Your Mama. That was
Ooh, I like that
we didn't-
name.
Yeah, but it was like brand new players.
Right,
no one
right,
had played.
right.
And Mug and them was with Empire at the time. It
That's
was cold
right,
outside,
Empire was the
everybody messed
shit.
up. Yeah, Empire. I had no clue who these dudes was, but after that league was over, I knew exactly who they was. But when we played them, even this when I was back catching them, Mug and them would come to the side, yo, you need to make a C. Never heard that before. You
Right.
need to, when they do this, do that, you know, that's what you should do. So even with Anaheim, she was just saying she helped the other team. Mug and them did that for me. Now, just like the player at the time, I was like, yo, man, you ain't about to embarrass me out here.
Right,
Teach me,
right,
like,
right.
After I played more, I get it now.
You get
So
it
It
now.
all just comes with being around more.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've seen it. I've experienced it myself.
Okay.
It's just good team sportsmanship.
Yeah, because
Good- that's
they
right.
was dogging us anyway. So
Yeah.
I mean, it wouldn't help. They might as well go ahead and give us a little bone real quick. Help us out.
So, what criteria, and this strictly is a personal, for real personal question, what criteria do you use when you are wanting to crown a player as good or great? Like, what criteria do you use? Because we sit around all the time and we actually, at the game, oh, she
Right.
good as fuck,
Right.
right? Or they tournament, right?
Yeah.
So that has to mean something when you are tagging,
Nominating.
labeling that person. So
For me personally,
I got it.
because we went. Actually, this question had came up like a couple years ago when I forgot what the little anonymous thing on Facebook was happening, and everybody's wilding out. But me personally, the criteria I use is a good or elite player, however you want to break that down, but also how they entertain.
oh yeah. I remember you said
Yeah,
that.
because I look at it like this. I give you a perfect example. Skeet is a very good player, lights out. But Skeet doesn't really entertain. He
Right,
just gets you
right.
out and okay,
Right.
let's turn around.
Right, he's like sine
Right.
plus cosine equals cotangent.
Yeah, so Skeet,
That's
he
it.
don't really give you the pop. He just gives you
Yeah.
bona fide. He like Tim Duncan on the Spurs. Like Mr. Skeet is Mr. Fundamental. He gonna get it done, and that's
And
that.
that's it.
And then,
And that's
but on
it.
the flip side, you got the yin and yang. 'Cause you got Keon.
Right.
He gonna get it done, but then he gonna run his mouth. He gonna he gonna put on the show,
Show for
and
you.
that's what people want to see. That's why I always tell them, you know, when you watching the game, it's cool to see a bomb player, but I want to see somebody who in your face. They making they know that like, okay, now your turn. How you gonna act with it?
So you
Exactly.
like the
I like
player
yeah.
that
So when
gonna
I
talk
see a
junk.
player, I like a player who gonna, you know, they gonna flex a little bit, but they gonna get the job done too.
Right,
So
right.
That's how I break it down.
Okay.
You could be an excellent player, but to me, if you're not Showtime, I can't really put you over number one over somebody who is also an excellent player, but they bring the noise too, because that's what I like.
Okay. What about you, Anna?
I guess I like the humble type.
You like the humble type?
Yeah, I like the humble type. One that just gonna show you their game and just leave it there.
Okay.
And you gonna be the judge to let them know that okay, yeah, she can play.
So
But
Skeet-
but
he
but
can
what
play.
y'all
Yeah.
still not telling me what tools, what measuring stick, what ingredients are you using to say, oh, she can play?
You gotta show me your offense and your defense. Gotta
Okay.
Be on.
Okay, that's what I'm looking for. Offense and defense.
Offense.
Keep
Okay.
going. Let's
Your offense
elaborate.
and your defense gotta be on
Oh,
point.
you mean as far as gameplay? Okay. Well, like I said, I don't feel like there's anybody. Well, actually, I'm gonna take that back because there's a few people who can do pretty much anything. Like Small World, maybe she can't kick
Yeah,
out
I like
the
her
mic, but-
game.
Yeah, but Small World, she nice. But I feel like
Yeah, she nice as a person. You saying?
yeah. No, even person that player. Yeah, person that player. Yeah, she nice out there.
Like, does she ever
love
get
Small-
mad at
I know-
anybody ever?
No, I love Small World on and off the field, and I would say. Somebody, you know what? I give Keon as another example because Keon is a person where I've seen him everywhere on the field.
Okay.
So even apart from, you know, you could do your position, I like players that you could plug them in anywhere.
Like forget it. Okay, I know it's help needed here.
Yeah,
I know
I need
somebody
you
else
here
can
right
do
now.
this position,
Yeah.
so let me go there.
Yeah, because I've literally seen Keon first base, outfield, back catching, charging. I've seen him pitch. Usually he pitches playing, but he's pitching and still getting people out.
Right.
So I feel like if it's a player where you could go anywhere on the field and it's effective, like if Keon about to pitch, but Anna coming up the kick, you know what? We gonna switch it up. Yeah, you pitch. I got the outfield because I know where she about to go. So he feel comfortable being anywhere. So players who feel comfortable anywhere on the field, that's lights out to me. That's big time.
I agree with that.
You agree with that?
I agree with
So sounds like the two of you are saying your measuring stick of good is when you can place that particular kickballer in various positions and they own that position as if they've been playing there, and we know that that's not their position. Is that right?
Yeah.
For offense or defense.
Offense and defense.
So a great player would be somebody who can bunt and big kick and place it.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
A good player would be someone who could do one or the other, not both, but still be able to place it and they're able to advance their runners.
They can do a little
They're
something,
good, but they're not great.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah.
They're not great with it.
Okay. So we agree with that?
Yeah, I get it.
Okay. So then my question to you is, what's your criteria for determining if a coach is a good coach?
I'm gonna say no matter the circumstances, they had a composure and they never feel defeated. If you can never feel defeated and you can keep your composure out the whole game and you have your team complacent to a place where whether they're on the field or have the root for their team, they're happy, to me that's it right there.
And if you can encourage your team in the midst of anything,
Galvanize.
right, you keep your team head focused in the game, losing, winning, no matter what. Yeah, I consider that a good coach as
You
well.
do?
Yeah.
Okay, so wins or losses, you all never mentioned wins or losses. That's not a determinant factor in being a good coach?
You know what I say, win or losing? If you can keep your team head in it.
No,
win
like
or
if they're a
losing.
championship coach, I'm asking. Like, do they
Well,
need
I'm
to
about
be a
say,
championship
to me, you gotta
coach?
have win. Like you can have everything, but if you ain't winning, but your team happy, I mean.
Right, exactly. That's
you
what I'm
a
going.
fun
I'm like,
coach.
this some
You a fun
bullshit.
coach.
Like,
Yeah,
come
you a
on
fun coach, but
now.
no, I'm saying if
We
you can-
trying to be real with this
Yeah, I'm
shit. She
saying
giving me
you
some
a
like,
fun
Yeah, you a fun
like she
coach.
talked to her third grade class, her son third grade class. Like, what the fuck?
If you could do that and your team can pull out a win, like if you down 5 but that last and you come back and win that,
Right.
and you can do all that, that's a good coach. Now if you down
comeback
5, y'all lose, but y'all partying,
Right,
you the fun coach.
right.
You the fun- and there are places
Come
for
on,
the fun
Anna.
coach.
Come on,
And there are
Anna.
places
Come
for
on,
the
no
fun coach,
mercy.
But nah, we need to,
I got you. Yeah. Don't give it a fun coach.
Yeah,
I
I
got
don't
you.
want the fun coach.
Give me a coach that's gonna be in me and let me know my wrong and let me know what I need to fix. That's me. I don't know. It just.
I mean, it's got to be a determinant factor. It got to
Also,
be
it
a
gotta-
definition. Let me tell you why I say this. It's because players don't play with every coach. You all don't play with every coach.
You just hit the nail on the head. I was about to
Okay,
say,
so
gotta
it
be
has to
guys
be
who-
something-
I was literally about to say. Also, you gotta wanna like. If somebody mess up a kick or a catch, I gotta look at you and when you like, I don't mind the coach digging me out, but I gotta then say, I can't say, oh man, I messed it up. I gotta say, okay, next time. I gotta show him like it's a reason he brought me here.
Right.
It's I want to, I want to impress and I want to show like you had me here for a reason. So a guy that you really hit the nail on the head. I was literally about to say a guy that you really want to play for.
Yeah.
So yeah, because it just like before Fan First Day tournament, I went and played with Savage Sharp.
Got it.
And I was coming off the bench, and I said, that's the right thing to do because I don't know the team. They don't know me that well. But
And they
were
the
giving
shit.
me- Huh?
They the
And
shit.
they
Like,
not-
you
and
didn't
I'm like,
just
yo,
join no
so-
any tournament
so I'm like,
team.
the fact that
You
they even
supposed to
giving
ride
me
the
a
damn
shot.
bench.
Yeah, so the
that
fact
coach
they
still
even
did that to me.
right,
She
right.
don't
I'm
even
like, the
remember.
fact they even give me a shot, and when they throw me in,
I
oh
remember.
yeah.
I remember. Anna be on that bullshit.
Yeah.
Nah, Coach still did that to me one time. Shayla, she was like, we need
I
one
begged
more
her.
player. We need one more player.
I
What's that
begged her.
south side? And Shayla like, I was like, well, I ain't got no clothes. Shayla like, I got some pants for you.
Okay.
I said, okay.
I'm gonna tell you my
So
version.
look,
She
she
finished
put
lying.
me in. She put me in, and she put me outfield. And I like, okay, cool. I bunted one time. She was like, well, she ain't that good like they said she good. So we gonna bench her the rest.
Right.
I'm cool with it. And she,
Hey. That, see,
she didn't
Anna.
really give me an opportunity to
Hey, hold
show
on.
her what I had.
Anna said, I'm not even sure if I know or like this lady. So first of all, listen here. Then after that, she said, after that, she went and ate at Golden Corral and some mac and cheese and goddamn black eyed peas and some goddamn ham and shit. Then when it comes to the game, belly full and shit, she yawning. I'm like, Anna, are you sure you want to play with kicking the sands? So then I let her charge. She threw the ball to goddamn Valdosta. Like, Anna, can you throw the ball to first base? Really?
Look,
Right.
She even give me
And
a
then,
chance,
and then I
though,
said,
bro.
Anna,
She
just
didn't.
go in the outfield and catch. She said, Coach, I'm tired. Listen, this is the first
No.
inning. She said, Coach, I'm tired. I said, what?
Shayla said, I don't even,
Right.
me and Shayla just talked about this. I was like, yeah, I don't even think she really remembers Shayla. She didn't, I'm laid back, especially when I'm on a new team.
Let me turn the camera. Let me turn the camera because she lying,
I'm
y'all.
more laid back.
Social
I think
media
everybody
platform,
know
all
me.
of y'all, she lying.
Everybody know I'm more laid back.
Right.
Even when I first
She was
meet you.
she was
I'm
she was
laid back until I
she
get
was
to know
breastfeeding
you.
in the dugout. She was doing everything.
Did
Right,
not.
like-
I'm breastfeeding.
I had my child with me.
Did you cover it up with a blanket?
I didn't.
Right.
Oh, my
No. We were all shocked. She was breastfeeding in the dugout. Anna was on that bullshit. She came on the kicking the ass.
But I was like, it was okay. She really didn't know me. I didn't know her. But
I knew her. That's why I told Shayla to get her because I had seen Anna play Forest Park Tuesday nights, and she and Shayla was playing together on some teams, some seasons, and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I remember, but I definitely remember Anna.
Like, Coach Steele
But
didn't
Anna was
give
on
me
that
a
bullshit.
chance. She didn't give me a chance.
Anna was on that
She'll
bullshit.
say, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask one more question to the panelists, and then I'm gonna close up on episode 1. I'm sorry, episode 6.
Okay, yeah.
Episode 6. So my last question is this: I love Atlanta kickball. If y'all don't know this, I think Atlanta kickball is so damn dope, and I say that all the time. And even in believing that Atlanta kickball is so dope, there may be 1 or 2 things that we still need to work on. Like out of 10, I think that 8 we at 100. Then there's 2 things that one of those 2 things we may be at like 80, and then another one we may be at like 20. Okay, so just my personal observation. So is there anything that you all believe that Atlanta kickball need to work on? And if the answer is no, the answer is no.
I would say the one thing I might say we need to work on. I'm gonna say we, because I live in Atlanta. But I'm gonna say but I think it has been worked on lately, and more of the women leading the example of unity.
Okay.
Because I remember a time where everybody wanted to be that team. Everybody just wanted to keep their people, and they disregarded.
Yeah, I remember that
okay,
too. I remember that too.
We got a whole coach. We gotta hold our stuff together. Instead, everybody want to be, well, y'all hold y'all stuff together. And we gonna go. So I will say the women have been doing